Guys, they say baseball is America's favorite pastime. Well, a game played in Virginia this weekend just might have the entire universe taking notice.
It's called Cosmic Baseball.
Cosmic Baseball.
Cosmic Baseball.
Yeah. Cosmic Baseball.
Cosmic Baseball is blasting into town.
This is something like you've never seen before. Take a look at this.
Show me my respect and bow down.
The revolution will not be televised. You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will be live. It's Saturday Night Baseball in Salt Lake City. Fresh off of a dominant win last night, the Mojis are on the hunt for a series sweep, while the Chili Peppers looking to salvage a split. And we're live in the broadcast booth. Colin Kapoor, your voice of Cosmic Baseball, back with you for Game 2 in SLC. And what a night we had here last night. Friday Night Baseball did not disappoint. The Mojis scoring 40 runs in one game. That is cosmic history that we saw yesterday here at the ballpark at America First Square. What an incredible offensive performance across the board for the Mojis. Brett Fick in on the action, 4 runs driven in, his second home run of this season. Dalton Hurst stays as hot as he's ever been, another 3 hits, more extra base hits, 4 runs driven in for Dalton as well. Trey Vanderpool gets in on the fun from the leadoff spot. Sway Lee knocks the double, had some amazing defense as well. Everything was clicking offensively. Then he looked to the pitching. In the cosmic portion of the game, the Mojis shut things down. Ryan Cormier, Tanner Flowers, and Jason Labrador all had excellent outings. We'll talk to J-Lab later on in tonight's contest. He'll be joining me in the booth. For the Peppers, Brandon Crosby, another amazing performance offensively. Finishes a double shy of the cycle, his first home run of the season. Adds in a triple for good measure because he's Showtime. That's what he does. Also hits 8 Derby homers. The Peps, though, do need to get one here tonight to salvage the series split. In the chat, let me know, what are your predictions for tonight's contest? Tell me your hot takes, observations, your questions. We got the Professors of Chaos coming in later today, as well as a special guest at Intermission. So keep an eye out for that. Let me know what you're thinking in the chat as we gear you up for Game 2 in SLC. Closing down this series tonight. Let's do it.
Seattle, Washington, number 33, Cole Peterson. From Smithfield, North Carolina, number 8, Tanner Flowers. From San Jose, California, number 34, Ryan Cormier. From Los Angeles, California, number 22, Bruce Yamamoto. From Hicksville, New York, number 66, Jason Labrador. From Coopers Cove, Texas, number 16, Jalen Smith. From Harrison Township, Michigan, he wears the exclamation point, Nolan Lemire. And from Ackworth, Georgia, former pitcher for BYU, number 19, McCade Johnson. And Let's meet them starters for the Mojis. From Takeover, Georgia, number 3, Trey Vanderpool. From Chicago, Illinois, number 13, Chaz Kirkland. From Honolulu, Hawaii, number 50, Breland Almadova. From Jeffersonville, Indiana, the big guy with the pink mustache, number 15, Joe Burke. From Daytona Beach, Florida, number 2, Dalton Hurst. From San Antonio, Texas, he's the Cosmic Cowboy, number 7, Eric Vasquez. From Little Washington, North Carolina, he rocks the 316. They call him Bible Bonds. It's Brantley Cutler. From Newport News, Virginia, number 24, Jalen Lee. From Woodstock, Georgia, number 12, Khalil Wilson. From Detroit, Michigan, number 44, Max Varon. And pitching tonight from the Bay Area of California, number 32, Neil Lang. The head coach for the Mojis is Ray Sensei Ortega. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mojis. Let's meet tonight's home team, the Chili Peppers. From Ashland, Wisconsin, number 12, Jackson Bonneville. From Atlanta, Georgia, number 55, Sam Bragg. From Nashville, Tennessee, number 88, Sean Scott. From Laguna Beach, California, number 11, Adam Arroyo. From Pawleys Island, South Carolina, number 51, Tucker Perry. From Moorhead, Kentucky, he wears the 606, AJ Firecracker Hacker. From Lancaster, California, number 16, he's the Cosmic Viking, Aiden Alger. From Long Island, New York, he wears the bicep, Johnny Biceps LaRosa. From Smithfield, North Carolina, number 29, Jalen Lee. From Richmond, Virginia, number 56, Alex Marucio. From Sartell, Minnesota, number 15, Sam Hansen. From Buffalo, Minnesota, number 8, Christian Johnson. From Rock Hill, South Carolina, he wears the double aught, Reed Garland. From Fort Worth, Texas, number 31, Brooks Garrett. And now let's meet tonight's starters for the Chili Peppers. From Chester, Virginia, number 13, Rafi Rodriguez. From Mechanicsville, Virginia, number 5, Brenton Crosby. From Rockmart, Georgia, number 34, Chase Evans. From Cincinnati, Ohio, number 3, Max Freeze. From Miami, Florida, number 23, Corey Cubano. From Nashville, Tennessee, number 7, Blaine McIntosh. From Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, numero uno, Francis Grullon. From the island paradise of Honolulu, Hawaii, he wears that 808, Brandon Roberts. From Jacksonville, Florida, number 9, Nolan McKay. Taking the mound tonight for the Chili Peppers from Atlanta, Georgia, number 20, Zach Camp. And from Adams, Nebraska, he's your dad's worst nightmare, number 2, Austin Schultz. The Peppers are head coached by Dustin Felves. Tonight's umpire crew is led by Umpire Santa, assisted by Luke DFW Cam Tarana, Keith Parton, and Casey Barton. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise if able for the performing of our national anthem. Here to perform is Quinley Ann.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let's go!
A packed house in Salt Lake City to witness game number 2 between the Chili Peppers and the Glow Mojis. Colin Kapoor back with you, your voice of Cosmic Baseball. Let's break it down. What a game last night in Friday Night Baseball. But the Peps looking for retribution, and they turn to Zach Camp, your starting pitcher today for the Chili Peppers. He'll do battle with this lineup for the Glow Mojis. Same old, except for Dalton Hurst moving up to the 5 spot. He is swinging the hottest bat that we have seen so far this season. Max Barron slots in the bottom of the lineup. Cleo Wilson as well in the center field spot, batting 9th. Zach Camp will toe the rubber after starting last week in Frisco, Texas. His defense For the Chili Peppers, Brandon Crosby, Nolan McCabe, and Blaine McIntosh. That's our outfield from left to right. B-Rob Grullon, left side of the infield. Rafi Rodriguez, Max Freeze, the right side. Zach Kemp and Chase Evans is your battery today. But Adam Arroyo will slot in when we go Cosmic. But before all of that, we have the unceremonious first pitch here tonight. A live pitch. A fan from the stands is picked, and they will have to deliver the first live pitch of the ball game. So with that being said, the first live pitch of the ball game will be thrown by Ethan Heap. And Ethan is getting introduced down on the field right now. And it gives me time to talk a little bit about our rules here in Cosmic Baseball. Swingers only, figure it out, stay in the box. There's no bunting in Cosmic Baseball. There are no mound visits in Cosmic Baseball. And you cannot step out of those white lines when you're in them. Our gameplay variations, backwards base paths, and 3 minutes of chaos. We'll talk about those in just a little bit as Ethan Heap will run out to the pitcher's mound. He's a 26-year veteran in the real estate business, a principal broker for ERA Brokers Consolidated. This guy is a legend in the space. Now here's the guy that takes a client-first approach to achieving his client's goals, but will he take a strike-first approach on the pitcher's mound? He's got expertise in residential resale and construction and commercial land transactions, but does he have expertise in finding the strike zone? He will do battle with Trey Vanderpool to lead off this game. Saturday Night Baseball in SLC starts right now. Ethan Heap firing up the crowd. What can he do against Trey Vanderpool? The real estate legend sets and deals. Vanderpool sharply hit, but it's foul. Strike one by Ethan Heap. ERA is low, but ERA Residential Brokers Consolidated is riding high. No balls and one strike on Trey Vanderpool. Ethan Heap's gonna get some cheers here in the ballpark for that performance, as now Zach Kemp's first pitch to Trey Vanderpool is lined out to right field. We are underway. A leadoff knock for Trey. That brings Chas Kirkland up into the batter's box. Let me know in the chat, how did Ethan do on that first pitch? Across the plate, indeed. Chas Kirkland had himself a heck of a day yesterday. All of the Mojis did. Remember, they scored 40 runs in last night's contest. Every single Glow Moji getting on base. Every single Glow Moji providing something special. 40-32 was the final score. 1-1 here, Kirkland. Right field foul territory. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Zach Kemp has enjoyed a strong start to his Cosmic season after being traded from the Glow Mojis to the Chili Peppers. 1-2 pitch. Kirkland waves and misses. Strike 3. And what do we got here? Chase Evans comes out. Photo opportunity. The Cosmic Flight Crew. Salute to them. Where's the flight crew? They have to have seen that. That was amazing. Shout out to Captain Faraday. Shout out to First Officer Ripley. Shout out to Private Falcon. And shout out to Dr. Henry. I'm sorry, Henry, I'm forgetting your character's name. That is my bad. But Breland Almanova will step into the batter's box. In the chat, let's get some love for the Cosmic Flight Crew. You see them every single day during intermission. What you don't see is the block party and how amazing they are in front of our fans as Trey Vanderpool snags second base. Almanova cuts and misses. One pitch. Breland takes low and outside, directing traffic here with Zach Kemp. Big Country, how we doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. 2-1 pitch. Breland Almanova, chopper, shortstop. Grullon's got to hurry. Smooth but he can't let go of the ball. That is an infield single for Breland Almadova. And runners on first and third for Joe Mojis, leading the Cosmic Tour in doubles with 8 and in Derby homers with 65. What can Joe Mojis do here? He'll take strike one. 0-1 pitch. Misses inside. Your count is 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 down. Zach Camp, a well-placed double play away from getting out of this inning. Stands filling up here at the ballpark at America First Square as Mojis waves and misses and Almadova steals second. So now 2 runners in scoring position as Breland goes for the handstand. That's a good pitch. Did he go around? Yes, he did. Strike 3. A sword induced by Zach Camp. There's 2 down. But here comes Dalton Hurst, our player to watch here in today's contest. 11 for his last 15. In that span, 8 runs scored, 6 ribbies, 7 for 9 in Cosmic Baseball in the Cosmic portion. He drove in 4 runs last night. 3 hits, including a double and a 2 ribby single in Cosmic. Can he drive home a couple of more? He hacks away there and fouls it straight back. Your count is 1 ball and 1 strike. So runners on second and third, Almadova and Trey Vanderpool. Trey led off with a single against Zach Camp, but Ethan Heap got him down in the count, no balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch to Dalton, up and outside. Hitters count here for a hitter's hitter, and Dalton Hurst elevated to the 5 spot in the lineup tonight. 3-1 pitch. Hurst takes upstairs, it's a fungo. Switches to the right side, here we go. It's caught by Zach Camp! It's caught by Zach Camp! A 0 on the scoreboard, and a sterling defensive play. Zach Camp, 2 Ks, and a line drive caught on the mound. PFP for out number 3. Let's toss it down to Uncle Jay on the field because he's got a special guest to introduce.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stadium from the 2024 Paris Olympics, Shie Hawkins. She's a Team USA HEPA athlete. I can't say the word. She's an American champion, 5-time All-American, graduating from Utah State University, and a whole bunch of other accolades. It's a resume like I've never seen. So here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna do a long toss. Now, here's what the deal is. Okay, for those of y'all that are over there in left field, left outfield, look, I'm waving right at you, right at the Megaplex. Are y'all waving? Y'all might want to get ready because I know a ball.
We have a long toss here in between the top and the bottom of the first innings. And an Olympian, Shie Hawkins, a Salt Lake legend, is in against Reed Garland. Garland's first toss. Is that going to make it outside of the ballpark? And it will! Reed Garland clears the wall. And now it's Shie Hawkins' turn. A Team USA Olympian. She was the Grand Marshal of the Salt Lake Marathon this morning. What can she do? Well, that is not going to do it with a baseball. But look, Shie Hawkins, does she have a trick up her sleeve? Let's find out.
So you did prove that you can throw far. That's fair. But I want to know, can you throw the way an Olympian can throw? And in the Olympics, we use a little different implements. They're a little pointier. They're a little sharper. They're a little more interesting.
Shie Hawkins unveils the javelin. Right, Reed, you're playing her game now. It's a javelin throw. All right, Reed, let's see what you got. And
Reed Garland with the javelin. It looks good to me. And it's out. Basically in line with second base. I'd say that's around a 100-foot toss. by Reed Garland. What will the Olympian, the heptathlete, Shie Hawkins do? Here we go. Shie Hawkins runs, sets, tosses. It's got distance, but not on Reed Garland. Reed Garland. Get to the USA Olympic team right now. Wow, that was incredible. Shie Hawkins against Reed Garland. The javelins were tossed, and excitement here in Cosmic Baseball. But now we get back to business. Shie Hawkins, by the way, will be joining me up in the broadcast booth at Intermission. Let me know any questions for USA, Team USA Olympian royalty on site. Let me know about that. So, the Mojis take to the field. Their defensive alignment here today. Neil Lang, your starting pitcher. His battery with Max Varon, left side of the infield. Eric Vasquez, Trey Vanderpool. Right side, Dalton Hurst, Joe Burke. Outfield from left to right, Breland Almadova, Khalil Wilson, and Chaz Kirkland. Neil Lang will be tasked against this Chili Peppers lineup here today. Rafi Rodriguez leads things off. He's not mic'd up here tonight like he was yesterday. Austin Schultz, your DH, batting second. Brandon Crosby, red hot, batting third. Chase Evans, Max Freeze, Corey Cupano in the middle of the lineup. Nolan McCabe slots in at the bottom. That is your lineup for the Chili Peppers. Neil Lang outing last week in Frisco, Texas, as the Chili Peppers get set to try and take the lead early in this contest. Rafi Rodriguez will lead things off. Rafi, 2 ITPs so far this season. We talked to him yesterday about it. Lang's first pitch, just a bit outside and low, 1 ball and no strikes. Get excited for the Professors of Chaos coming during the 3 minutes of chaos inning here tonight. Sam Bragg, Tucker Perry will rejoin me in the broadcast booth. 1-1 pitch, Rafi waves at it and fouls it back. 1 ball and 2 strikes. We have Adam Arroyo just walking in the outfield right now. He's just chilling with his live stream viewers. Shout out to Adam. I think he's running out to the bullpen to start doing some catching. 2-2 pitch. Rafi, little Happy Gilmore there as he shuffled forward. He got robbed by Sway Lee to lead off the game last night. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rafi shuffles forward and fouls it back right to my right. Almost a foul ball up here in the broadcast booth. Question from Boots. How do we decide the home team tonight? We had a home versus away challenge tonight. It was a hockey fight in honor of the Utah Mammoth winning their first ever playoff game last night. The payoff pitch to Rafi. Shuffle. That is just a hair low. Ball 4. Rafi, hot shot to Dalton Hurst. Gets it on a hop from the outfield in time for out number 1. So Fungo out. 4-3 in the scorebooks. Let me know, guys, if you want to see those home versus away challenges. We can start the stream a little bit earlier and get the home versus away challenges for all of you. Austin Schultz in the batter's box. Had a couple of fungo knocks last night, did Austin. Swing and a miss there. 1 ball and 1 strike. All right, Michael, we'll give you the home versus away challenge next week. Maybe I'll provide some commentary for it. I haven't decided yet. Could let the guys do the talking for me. Neil Lang, Smiley, southpaw sets and deals. Inside and low, Austin ahead of the count, 3 balls and 1 strike. Austin Schultz, hot shot center field, chasing Khalil Wilson to the wall. It'll one-hop the fence. Austin Schultz barrels a baseball and stands on second base. A 1-out double. This brings up Brandon Crosby, who yesterday went 3 for 4, finishing a double shy of the cycle. Hit 8 Derby homers, hit his first homer of the season in real action. 3 ribbies, 3 runs scored. Your first month MVP leads Cosmic Baseball in several key hitting stats: average, hits, runs, and OPS. Take strike 1 there. Brandon Crosby almost had a chance for the cycle as Austin Schultz is firing up the crowd at second base. Neil Lang slows it down and Crosby fouls it back. Your count is no balls and 2 strikes. Big pitch from Smiley. Checks back on Austin, now deals. Brandon Crosby, deep drive, left center field. Khalil Wilson back to the warning track. He leaps and makes the catch. Khalil Wilson takes away extra bases, but Brandon Crosby, a missile to the deepest part of the ballpark. It is a loud out number 2. Schultz tags, he's at third now. Thank you all for tuning in early here in this game, but late back home on the East Coast. I do appreciate that. Chase Evans, an RBI opportunity for the big man. Swinging away, fouls it straight back. Got Marcus Judd throwing some baseballs up to the crowd. Can he get one up to me? Almost had it. We'll have Max Varon attempt to throw a ball up to me in the Cosmic portion of today's contest. Smiley sets. The 1-1 with Schultz on third. Evans out in front, tipped it. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch from Lang. Slows it down and gets him swinging. Neil Lang, all smiles. Retires Chase Evans by way of the K. We're through 1. It's scoreless here in Salt Lake City. Let's toss it down now to Uncle Jay on the field.
And y'all are going to help us figure out who the drippiest one is. All right, bring up contestant number 1. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Wow, look at this fella. Woo-wee. Man, rocking the hat. Oh, man, Freedom. Man, Chili Peppers got the chain. You look good, my guy. All right, contestant number 2. Oh, wow. She's got the caution tape. Oh, man, she might know our guy over here. That might be Crash's significant other, I think. Yeah, it's Crashette. All right, contestant number 3. Come on out here, girl. Wow, look at this thing. Man, double chains, got the drippy hat. Wow, that's good stuff. All right, y'all are going to help me figure out who the drippiest one is here. All right, if it's my Pepper Papa, make some noise. All right, not bad. If it's Crashette, I need y'all to make some noise. Wow, she's a lovely gal. All right, you ready for this? You ready for this? Right here, everybody. Yeah! Yeah! All right, so because you're our drippiest fan, come over here. I need you to help me out with this. Okay, you are going to decide what we're going to do for the next 2 innings. So you see these 2 cards? All right, behind one of these cards, it's going to have like 4 little squares. If you pick that card, we're going to play 3 minutes of chaos. If you pick the reverse card, we're going to be doing backwards base running for the next inning. All right, so pick your card. All right, pick it. There we go. Show the camera. You picked reverse base running. For the next inning, we're running the bases backwards. Let's go.
Welcome to Backwards Base Pass.
We're running the bases backwards here in inning number 2. Colin Kapoor back with you live on Cosmic Baseball Live. Thank you all for tuning in to tonight's contest. Brantley, thanks for being back with me and with all of us here and making some new friends in our Cosmic chat. That is what I love to see. Zach Camp will come in for another inning of work. He and Chase Evans continues to be the battery here tonight. Leading things off for the Glow Mojis will be the Cosmic Cowboy, Eric Vasquez. Zach Camp winds and deals, goes full circumnavigation on that throw. And question here, shows the speed gun. Brantley, you're right, it is ballpark dependent. And that decision actually, interestingly enough, as I learned, is made by the MLB team. For these AAA ballparks, it's the MLB team that controls those parts of the ballpark. Zach Camp behind in the count, 3 balls and no strikes. Vasquez takes upstairs. There's the fungo. Looped in the air, left side. Brandon Crosby on his horse, but a sliding catch in center. Michelin in center field. What a catch. Nolan McCabe, take a bow. And the last 2 fungos have been excellent plays. It was the Zach Camp comebacker catch. And then that catch in center by Nolan McCabe. McCabe, your starting center fielder here tonight. Austin Schultz was holding down that position last night. 1 ball and 1 strike here. That's off the knob of the bat, I do believe. Brantley Cutler here in the batter's box. Looks like they're going to call that a ball. Bruce Yamamoto tossing foam baseballs into the section right in front of me. As Cutler cuts and misses, your count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Brantley, hair out in front. Brantley Cutler, a massive derby round yesterday. He knocked 6 bombs into the berm out in right field. Camp delays and deals, sidewinding there, he got him. Zach Camp is dealing his 3rd strikeout of the night. This brings Sway Lee into the batter's box. Sway Lee, first pitch, sharply hit. Francis Griona, as Jalen Lee goes the wrong way. Easy does it. And Zach Camp, majestic on the mound. 2 scoreless, 3 Ks. And the Peps come to the batter's box now in the home half of inning number 2. That might have been the fastest inning of the season. Chaos notwithstanding. Zach Camp, a sterling start. We'll toss it down now to Uncle Jay on the field. We have one of the toughest challenges to watch going on. I'll let Uncle Jay take it away.
Dirty soda, and their kids are going to be the mixologist. Now, here's the thing. You, the fans, are going to tell the kids what ingredients to use. All right, so come over here. You ready? All right, you ready? Here's our ingredients. Okay. All right. Okay, can we see it? Do we see it? All right. All right. Everybody, you ready? Ingredient number 1, make some noise. Oh, yeah, that's probably going to be a winner. All right, ingredient number 2. Okay, well, that's a maybe. Ingredient number 3. Oh, that's definitely a winner. Ingredient number 4. Oh, yeah, that's going in. All right, ingredient number 5. Yeah. Y'all ready? Ingredient number 6. Y'all think ingredient number 6? All right, why not? Okay, all right, guys, it's time to mix your dads, your sodas, using these ingredients. All right, let's go fast. Let's make it fast. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you just did unscrew it. Yeah, just unscrew it at this point. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, that looks nice. Yeah, oh, my goodness. What in the world? Oh, yeah. Dads, you are in for the best filthy soda you could ever imagine. Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. Wow. Okay. All right. You guys, yeah, ooh, garnish is nice. A garnish is nice. Okay. All right, you guys What are you looking for? We got one more chance. All right, here we go. All right, are you guys ready? Oh, yeah, you just put a little bit in. All right, you ready? It's a chugging contest at this point. All right, so hand me the filthy sodas. All right, here, hold yours, Dad. Here you go. Wait, yeah. Oh, that one's his. Okay, all right, yeah, well, the switcheroo, I like it. Okay. All right, here's yours. All right, guys, you ready? It's time to chug your filthy soda. There's none of that already. No, we don't do that out here. All right, you ready? 1, 2. Look now, if you go, okay, we're done. Yeah. All right, are you ready? All right, you ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's go. Man. Yeah, taking it like a champ. Oh, my goodness. That thing is delicious. Okay, all right, that's enough. You know what? You won because he almost started dry heaving before he even tried it. So there we go. He wins. Dude, like an absolute beast. All right, guys. Hey, thanks a lot for playing with us and teaching us about dirty sodas.
A challenge that I would absolutely never do. It would have to be an exorbitant amount of money exchanged for me to put myself through a challenge like that. Shout out to Salt Lake City for being good sports with us in Cosmic Baseball as Max Freeze will step in to the batter's box. He'll do battle with Nolan Lemire. Nolan, our agent, our king of chaos after last week. He's now pitching during reverse base running. Al Lorenzo tossing baseballs into the crowd as Max Freeze waves and misses on a Lemire off-speed pitch. Lemire sidewinder here, cue shot out to first base, technically third. Eric Vasquez throws across the diamond in time for out number 1. This brings Corey Cubano into the batter's box. Blake, why are the lights not off or in dark mode? Well, that's because we're not cosmic just yet. We got a couple more innings of daytime baseball. We got 3 minutes of chaos coming your way. So Blake, thank you so much for tuning in. I implore you to stay locked in for chaos coming up in just a few moments. Corey Cubano takes upstairs. That's ball 1. Our professors of chaos will be joining me here in just a little bit. Sam Bragg and Tucker Perry will come up into the broadcast booth as Cubano takes strike 1 right in there from Nolan Lemire. Lemire wears the exclamation point for the Mojis as Cubano hit into center field. Khalil Wilson, no trouble. That's out number 2. This place as loud as it has ever been. The fans in Salt Lake City love them some Cosmic Baseball. As Blaine McIntosh into the batter's box. Blaine a double last night. Takes on the outside corner. A little bit too outside, that's ball 1. McIntosh out to Eric Vasquez, cuts it off, throw to first, in time. Throw to third base, technically. What a quick inning by Nolan Lemire. 1, 2, 3, and the exclamation point right on top. Now, it's chaos time.
Welcome to 3 minutes of chaos. For the first 3 minutes of the top and bottom of the following inning, you, the crowd, will be a part of the game. Unless a batted ball completely leaves the stadium, foul territory is no longer a factor and the ball is in play. Players are currently entering the stands, awaiting a potential chaos play. If the ball is hit into the stands, like here, or here, and even here, it is up to you to safely hand the ball to one of those players so that they can throw it back to the field of play.
He's out! He's out! He's out!
Those players will have additional baseballs on hand to ensure that you still get your souvenir. So good luck, fans. Your 3-minute contract starts soon.
It's time for 3 minutes of chaos. And no better people to join me in the broadcast booth for chaos than our professors of chaos. Sam Bragg, Tucker Perry in the broadcast booth. Fellas, how we doing?
Oh, just happy to be up here again. It's always a wonderful time getting to see you during the game, getting to check out all the fans, the nice views here in Salt Lake.
I wish I had a seat.
You do. It's right there.
Yeah, it's literally
I don't know.
right
It kind of looks tucked.
You got it. You got this. I believe in you. And we got a lot to talk about. I got some videos to play for all of you.
Yep.
To see, we got to break down what happened yesterday.
Yep.
First things first. But your Peppers now are pitching during chaos, so we'll play some of those videos here in a minute. Tucker, first things first, congratulations. A scoreless, chaotic inning last night.
Very well deserved.
Very, very well deserved. I'm sure it's a weight off your back. What do you expect from Johnny La Rosa here tonight?
I expect biceps, and I expect him to compete, man. He's really fun to watch out there, so hopefully he gives the crowd a show.
3 minutes starts right now. Tucker, what was going right for you during that chaos inning? How did you execute so beautifully?
The thick foul ball was really huge. That being called out of the park, that helped a lot.
The 3-run ITP that ended up being no runs. Yes.
Which also saved me like 40 seconds of chaos, which was sick too. And honestly, good defense.
Leo Wilson up in the air left side. Bonnie's looking for it, but Grion's got it. That's out number one. Chaos. 30 seconds to go on my timer. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go on the board timer. So, you know, it's okay.
It's chaos.
It's chaos. No one knows what's going on.
That's what makes it chaotic.
It really is. So, great defense, Tucker. How did you feel when you got that zero after, you know, I think it's fair to say some unfortunate outings earlier on this season?
It was a sweet release. It was a very cathartic experience for me. I really didn't know what to do or what to make of it.
Max Barron out into foul territory. That one is out of play.
Obviously, that was uncharted territories for me, so I was very happy with the result.
I think, you know, all of your teammates were as well. Happy for you, Tucker. As Johnny Biceps misses up and inside. Johnny La Rosa, by the way, a current Cosmic record holder for the quickest chaotic inning at 80 seconds. That is Cosmic baseball history right there. And so, Tucker, I do have this question for you. Sam, I'll get to you in a minute. As Barron fouls it back, Chase Evans is going to have a play as Max ran the wrong way. He's out.
He dove and almost scorpioned. That's why you don't dive head first into first.
The Glow Mojis do not get a base runner so far in chaos. As we take a look at the replay, Max Barron runs the wrong way, then dives. I mean, it was decent form on the dive into first base. Here's Trey Vanderpool out to left. That is a clean single for Trey.
Ethical hit.
Hitter's hit.
Hitter's hit. Very, very true. So, Tucker, now that you've gotten this scoreless inning, what is the ruling on me miking you up for a chaotic inning?
I think we got to do it.
Really funny.
I think we got to do it.
I just have to have you promise to not curse out anyone.
I won't.
As here's another play to first base.
Hey.
A truck. Hey. He's safe, I guess. They say Max Friese was off the bag.
He ran into him. He's out.
The call is safe, and guys,
nobody's at home.
We're going to have to get a challenge. No one's at home. Trey Vanderpool's now caught in a rundown. Rafi Rodriguez tags him out. The inning is over regardless. Chaos personified here in the top half of inning number 3. No one knows what the heck is going on.
And that's chaotic.
That was very chaotic.
That was very chaotic.
Max Friese might be the last person you want to run into at first base.
Yeah,
that guy is thick.
Wow. Well, okay, so that's a zero. We have a pitcher's duel going on here in Cosmic Baseball after a 72 total run game yesterday.
Yeah.
We now have a pitcher's duel. So now, okay, Sam, I'm not going to leave you off the hook here. It is time to break down the play of potentially the season yesterday. I'm going to play a video here, and I'm going to want your reaction to it, if you can kind of see my computer screen over here. This is the play in question. Umpire Santa, Sam Bragg, and then this happened. So, Sam, what happened there?
He felt like there was an illegal substance on my glove, which there wasn't. And then he took it upon himself to eject me. But luckily we had Austin ready and prepared to come in and finish out the inning. Really helped me out there. But yeah, I think somebody might have complained from the other dugout, not too sure. But
yeah, that was an interesting one.
Me and Rafi Rodriguez, who I had mic'd up at the time, were both very, very confused. I didn't know we did ejections in Cosmic Baseball, but now I think maybe everyone's going to be a little bit on eggshells around umpire Santa after that. As
you find something new out every day.
You really do. And Tucker, you're not off the hook too, because I want to break something down for you. We got a little film review for your stolen base last night.
Oh yeah.
Let's take a look at Tucker Perry flashing the burners from first to second.
I mean, no throw, textbook, slide in hard.
Yeah.
I mean,
Gerard Dyson.
I spin him if you got him.
That was pretty good.
Nobody's throwing him out. He's 11 for 11.
That's a great stat that I have not been
But
tracking.
once again, you know why? Because he's long and slender.
It takes me like 3 steps to get to
I
second.
didn't know if I was allowed to say.
He takes very long strides, and he's very slender, which is why he's the Cosmic Slender Man.
There it is. Okay, the Cosmic Slender Man in the broadcast booth.
I will say, I watched the video back of me stealing second, and I was like, you know what, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, I saw
he's so long.
Your intro yesterday when you did the whole thing. We don't have a camera up right now, but your whole thing.
Right.
I was like, this guy's got some length to him.
Yeah.
We'll put it that way.
It's the all black, and then the black sleeves yesterday as well.
Yes. As chaos is about to begin for the Chili Peppers, clock starts now. McCabe Johnson on the bump wearing his BYU threads. BYU product pitching in Salt Lake City. Here's Grion up into the stands. We got a potential chaos play here in Salt Lake City.
Hold it.
Are the fans going to find the ball? I see it in the stands. They get the ball out to Trey Vanderpool, and that is a chaotic double. But how about these fans?
That's awesome.
Keeping Grion at second base. That was great.
Yeah, I think that viral clip of Chase being thrown out at home has really helped the fans see and really be engaged with this.
B-Rob up the middle. That's down for base hit. Grion will get the stop sign. That is a clean single, and the Peps are cooking in the chaos frame. So, yeah, let's talk about that clip, guys. We had the biggest play, the biggest clip of the season for us. Sam, when you were in the dugout watching that, I think you were in the dugout. I don't know where you were. When you were watching
we were up here with you.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, we were. It was chaos.
You guys were, no way.
Yeah, we were are you talking about the chase?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were up here.
Oh, yeah.
You guys were
we were up here. We were up here with you, yeah.
Wow, okay. I did not know that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
well, okay. So what was your view from up here of that play?
He was safe.
Our view was about the same as yours because we were in the same room.
Honestly, what was your thoughts on it?
I don't know if I could speak my thoughts honestly because I don't want to get, a talking to. As Nolan McCabe out to Dalton Hurst, flips to the back for one to first in time. 4-6-3 double play. However, a run does score and the Peps take the lead.
I tell you what, we can ground into a double play with the best of them.
Boy, can we.
A couple of big double plays yesterday in the game, and
you know what? If I'm a hitter here, I'm thinking I want to hit a foul ball.
Anything that's thrown at me, I'm swinging the bat.
We got a minute to go in chaos.
Fouling that off.
One run has scored on the double play by Noel McCabe. Rafi Rodriguez in the batter's box. And guys, we have some really quick innings right now. We're 30 minutes into this game, and we're almost through 3. Maybe we'll play 4 tonight. Who knows?
That would be nice. I don't see anybody warming up, so hopefully Johnny's got 2 on him.
Rafi, a fungo. That is a foul ball. Chaos still going on. It's in play. Rafi will go to second base as the ball rattles around to the corner. He'll stay right there. That is a chaotic double technically for Rafi Rodriguez with 30 seconds to go. Guys, it feels like this is going so quickly we don't have any time to talk about our niche interests. I'll ask, has Tommy Invincible responded to you guys yet about a potential date to come to Cosmic Baseball?
What did he say last time?
He always responds, but he just teases us.
Austin Schultz down the line in foul territory. It's in play.
Yeah,
Rafi will score.
Keep
Austin
running.
can keep going. What does he do? He's sauntering to the bag. Now he might get caught up in second, but he'll stay right there. Okay, so Austin Schultz, as chaos ticks down, gets an RBI double. You know what dance he's doing?
Rain dance.
It's the rain dance.
As Brandon Crosby comes in, chaos is now over.
Aww.
But 2 runs for the Peps. Brandon Crosby sharply hit through the infield for base
go.
not.
3.
Austin Schultz
Yeah,
will
we're good.
score as Khalil Wilson fumbles the ball, and it is 3-0 Peps.
See, that's the way to do it. It's about the fans. Make sure you get all 3 minutes of chaos in.
Yeah.
That's what the people came here to see.
So back to Tommy Invincible, guys. What is the verdict here?
He still responds with like, wow, this is really cool. We are invincible. And I'm like, hey, man.
We know we're invincible.
We are begging him at this point to please come to a game. Begging.
It hurts, but we're going to have to get somebody like Corey or Schultz to get him out here.
I think Austin could easily get him out.
It'll take a hit to my pride as a lifelong
we're all
fan.
on the same team, you know, as Chase
You know
Evans
what? We need to
takes
catch
outside.
him in a mall wrestling. We need to find out his tour dates.
I would take a safe bet we're going to be in a city that has a mall that he will be performing
A
at.
mall, like a shopping mall?
Oh, yeah. He's big on the
a
malls.
mall where you shop, yes.
And there will be a wrestling ring in the food court.
Ooh,
Oh, my God.
Chase Evans,
Oh, my
deep
God.
drive right
Oh,
field,
my God.
back at the wall.
Yes,
No doubt about it.
That ball was annihilated. Jeez. Look at him.
What
Look
were you
at
just
him.
saying about quick innings?
Yeah.
Chase Evans, a 2-run missile.
That ball was murdered.
He's swinging it, man. He's
Wow.
swinging it right now.
His second home run of the season
Yeah.
into another atmosphere.
Oh! In the flight crew, Sally.
Oh, my God. That was so cool.
Oh, my gosh. They're going to have to put him on that. They're going to have to put him on that table.
Here we go.
Oh, that's the last guy you want to have to pick up.
Is the table going to handle it? 1,
Oh,
2,
he's got the knees.
3. And Chase Evans, 3 push-ups, 2 runs driven in. The Peppers powering to a 5-0 lead.
What do we call that? Stepped on?
Yeah.
That ball was stepped on.
And McCade will miss up and inside.
Took him
just
to the
a
wood.
hair
Took him
up
to
and
the
inside.
woodshed.
By the way, there's a running bit here where Max Freeze almost gets hit every time by.
It's not almost. It's not almost. Last year, McCade hit him like 4 times
Oh my goodness.
in the same spot.
This is amazing stuff. As Max Freeze takes strike 1. Khalil Wilson was actually talking some smack about Max last night. He was saying Max had a great pick at first base, and Khalil essentially said, there's a first time for everything. Do you guys want to defend your boy here against Khalil Wilson?
I will. Max picks everything. It's the soft throws that get him.
It is.
While he was breaking in that new mitt?
Yeah, I
It's
remember
all-
that.
Yeah.
It's honestly just because the glove was brand new. He was having trouble.
Here's a fungo.
It was never the picks.
Over the head of Dalton Hurst, and the Peps keep on rolling. The carousel continues with 2 down against McCade Johnson.
And to be fair, not to talk about karma, but I believe somebody's got a short hop in center that didn't go too well for him. Oh, yeah. You know what? I could see Corey losing one right here.
Hey, that wall out in right field in the berm.
We got a lot of
is getting
elevation
a lot of
here.
action right now.
Never
Cubano
mind.
sharply
Never
hit
mind.
Dalton Hurst.
Never mind.
All right, well, our Professors of Chaos in the broadcast booth for a Chase Evans 2-run homer, not even during chaos. That is no ITP necessary for Chase Evans. And guys, thank you so much for coming back on.
Thank
it
you.
feels like an abridged version of you guys up at the broadcast booth. Also, my camera wasn't on, so you guys can't get your beautiful faces on screen, but it's okay.
I'll live.
5-0 after 3 innings. Sam Brack, Tucker Perry, thank you guys for coming on the broadcast.
Thank you
God
very
bless you.
much.
Thank you.
We would not be out here playing a ball game tonight. So Salt Lake City, show them some love.
My daddy served in the
We
army.
say,
We lost his
let's
ride, but he
go.
blew a flag out in our yard. Till the day that he died, he wanted my mother, my brother, my sister, and me to grow up and live happy in the land of
All right,
the
Salt
free.
Lake
Now
City.
this nation that I love is
We are calling halftime right now. So we're going to be taking an intermission where we're going to get this field nice and pretty. We're going to get the guys changed. And when they come back, it's going to be cosmic. So right now, if you've been thinking about that cold drink, if you've been thinking about that burger, if you plan on glowing with us and you need to hit that merch tent, right now is your time. So right now, intermission begins. Put the clock on the board.
Halftime here in Cosmic Baseball. 5-0 is your score, and what a first half it was. Chase Evans demolishes a pitch deep out to right field for a 2-run homer. And we stand through 3, the Peps shutting out the Glow Mojis. A little bit later on during intermission, we'll have Shie Hawkins joining me up in the broadcast booth for an interview, so stay tuned for that. But for right now, we'll let the Cosmic Flight crew do the talking. Captain Faraday out there talking to the fans here in Salt Lake City.
I know he died. 6'7", I just been raped.
see something cool? Yeah. If you want to see something cool, say yeah. If you want to see something cool, say yeah, yeah. Okay, now just you here, ma'am, say yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. You guys ready to do some aerobic exercises? I need everybody to count with us. Whenever you're ready, Ripley. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guys, you gotta make more noise than that. I think they can get to 5. Do you think they can get to 5? Whenever you're ready, here we go. Everybody count with us. 1. That doesn't count. That was a warm-up. That was a warm-up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes! First try. Holy cow. Oh. Guys, round of applause for the Cosmic Flight Crew. How's it going, everybody? My name is Captain Faraday, leader of the flight crew. And we hope that you've been enjoying our antics so far. There's still time for you to grab that snack, to grab that cold drink, and to grab some of that awesome reactive merch. Or you can hang around, because we got more cool stuff to show you. Isn't that right, guys? We got more cool stuff? We got more cool stuff. DJ! We got a really cool trick in store for you. Where are you going? Where are you going? Ripley, get back here. Ripley, get back here. Let them know what's about to happen.
How you doing tonight, Salt Lake? I gotta say, you guys are looking pretty cosmic. Alrighty. For our next exercise, we are going to need a little bit of help. So, I'm being told that we got a couple of promising young rookies we've pulled from the crowd. Can we get those rookies over here? Get out here, rookies!
All right, well, I'm going to have to cut off the Cosmic Flight crew here because a very, very special guest is in the broadcast booth with me. Shie Hawkins joining me up here in Salt Lake City. And Shie, thank you first things first for coming onto the broadcast. We have to talk about the javelin throwing competition that occurred in between the top and the bottom half of the first inning. That was incredible for me to watch from up here. What was it like for you to, one, see Reed Garland throw that thing 100 and something feet, and then two, being down on the field for that moment?
Yeah, no, so Reed asked me, he told me about practice. He said, listen, I am helicoptering this jab and I do not know what to do, and I'm throwing it 10 feet and I need some advice. And, there was a part of me, the first thing I said was, listen, I'm counting on that because you throw 100 miles per hour, and so I just can't compete with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and count on you not knowing how to throw it form correctly. But I basically told him you just have to throw it straight, and my goodness, he threw it straight and that thing went crazy.
Yeah, I was watching from up here, and I said, I was like, oh, he threw it like 100 feet. That's nothing. And not knowing how far a javelin is supposed to be thrown. So was the form great? Did he just have a lot of power in his arm? Like, what went right there?
No, honestly, the thing about the javelin is it's all aerodynamics, and so he really just lined up the javelin, and it was really, really great. And to be fair, his arm is monstrous, and so if he can get that thing to fly straight, he's going to actually do it pretty good.
Yeah, he is on the road to throwing 100 in a Cosmic baseball game, so he's there on the baseball side. It was really cool to see that moment. Shie, can you clue our viewers a little bit in on your story? What brought you here to Salt Lake City, your Olympic journey, all of these things, and how special has it been to make this city your home?
Yeah, it's so great. I actually come from Idaho, which isn't too far away from here, and I went to school at Utah State University. So that's my background with Utah. And, I was one of the only people in my life that thought maybe I could do something special. And I think that all of my family kind of rallied behind me and was like, you know what, if you believe it, we believe it. And having that power behind me, I put one foot in front of the other. It took me 20 years to make an Olympics. I tried and I failed and I tried and I failed, and I kept putting one foot in front of the other, and at 33 years old, finally made my first Olympic team in Paris in 2024.
Wow.
And then, my family's here. My best friends are here, and so my husband and I decided that it's time to come back home, and we had an amazing journey traveling the world and competing all over it, and now we're home.
And your event, the heptathlon, is your main event, if I'm
yes,
correct?
Yeah.
Can you, for those like myself who don't know all 7 events, can you run me through the list of the heptathlon events?
Yeah, so it's 2 days, and so it's all track and field events. It's also, honestly, in my opinion, minus one of the events. It's all the fun ones.
Okay.
So it's 100 hurdles, high jump, shot put, the 200-meter dash. That's all day one. Then we come back for long jump, the javelin, which is what you saw us throw, and then we top it off with an 800, which, in my opinion, is the most stressful one of the bunch.
Yeah.
But it's such a fun sport, and it's something that you don't have to be perfect at every single event. You just kind of have to be a journeyman and do your best in every event. And the better you do, the higher you rank.
From a competitive standpoint, when you're competing over 2 days and in 7 events, do you kind of get a sense in day 2, I have to be this good or place this for those last 4 or last 3? How does that work mentally?
Yeah, I think that the biggest thing is every single time you score, no matter, it kind of depends on how high you jump, how fast you run, and you are given a score, and then essentially you have to say, well, where am I placed now? Okay, well, how did those points help me here? And so, yeah, it is a lot of math. And if you let it mess with your head, it will. But if you just have fun like these guys are having out here, then you usually do pretty well.
I can imagine. And I'm gonna divert here because we're watching the box stack by our Cosmic Flight crew.
Goodness.
From an athletic standpoint, this has to have some level of immense talent, right?
Yes. Oh, I'm not going to pretend that I would be able to do this in any capacity. I genuinely cannot believe they're still stacking these boxes.
And they've gone higher than this. I think their record is 28, I want to say, which to me, I don't think I could even lift 4 of those.
Yeah, no, I cannot believe it's not toppling over right now. They are doing such a good job, and I love their energy and their talent. I mean, we're not going to pretend this isn't an actual talent.
No, I mean, I've seen these 4 people do some incredible things out at the block party, doing their aerial rigs, and I mean, right now, they do backflips while juggling. I mean, that's insane.
It's crazy. Have you ever watched them practice?
Oh yeah, I see they practice all the time. We're in the airport in the morning, getting ready to go on a flight, and they're practicing. That's how locked in they are.
My question is, how do you train for something like this? Because I know how to train for the high jump. I know how to train for the javelin. I wouldn't know how to train for box stacking.
Oh my God, they keep it upright. This is incredible stuff.
How many do they have right now?
Let's see if we can count really quick.
1, 2, 3,
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. This is 28. This is 28 right here. Number 29, I believe, incoming. Oh my God, can I get to 29? Hunter, run. Run, Hunter, run. No!
Oh! And it and he caught the cow!
I mean, amazing.
Wow. Oh my goodness. So they basically just tied their best.
Yeah, I think so. That might have I might have counted around. It might have been 30. I would imagine they have 30 boxes to stack. But anyway, our flight crew notwithstanding the amazing talents that they are, let's go back to your journey, Shari. I want to talk a little bit about the marathon this morning, being the grand marshal of the marathon here in Salt Lake. What a incredible sports city that we're in.
Absolutely.
The Utah Mammoth playoffs last night, they're making history. We're here, the Salt Lake Bees are here, the Jazz are here, and then of course the marathon. What did that feel like being the grand marshal of the marathon? Did it feel like maybe a homecoming of sorts for you?
The coolest thing about being in the Grand Marshal is it was such a full circle moment for me specifically, because after, I only do the 800. That's the furthest I run. And so after the Olympics in 2024, I was challenged to do the marathon. And at first I was like, absolutely not. We're not even going to play that game. But I kept getting challenged, and I was like, you know what? I think this is something I want to try. And almost 1 year ago to the day is when I did my marathon in London, 1 year ago today. And then at the same time, I'm doing it in my town where I call home. So that full circle moment to me is huge. Utah is such a big sports culture just because every single person from the time they're little wants to get out, wants to play, and wants to be part. And everybody does. Everybody wants to be active and be part. And I mean, the marathon was huge, and it was super cool to see everybody working so hard and racing. For an accomplished athlete such as yourself, going to an Olympic Games, doing a 2-day event with 7 total events where you have to spread yourself as thin as possible, is there any specific event in summer or in winter that impresses you the most in the Olympics? I think that the funniest thing that I ever saw was somebody said once that the Summer Olympics is defining what the body can possibly do, and the Winter Olympics is defining what the body possibly can survive.
Wow, that is amazing.
And really, like, the Winter Olympics is so insane to me because there are so many dangerous sports like the ski jump.
Oh my goodness.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, what is going on?
Freestyle on moguls?
The freestyle, like, every single thing about the Winter Olympics just screams, I am
skeleton,
the bravest person.
Bobsled,
yes.
130 miles an hour head first down an ice tunnel. And speaking of Utah, the Olympic Training Center for the Winter Olympics is 1 hour from my house. Wow. It's so intense. And for summer, honestly, I think that track has my heart, and I personally think that the heptathlon encompasses all of track, and so I'd like to say the heptathlon is the best, but I'm not going to lie. Have you heard of the decathlon, which is what the men do? Yeah. I don't know that I could actually survive that. That's its own intensity. Wow. Yeah, there's so many, you think, talking about the Winter Olympics, I grew up as a ski racer, and doing slalom, doing GS, and then watching the pros do it is just a completely different planet. Wild. It's insane, and skiing moguls and doing jumps at the same time, I can barely wrap my head around just how amazing that is. Shari, here in Cosmic Baseball, what has your experience been like watching only the daytime portion? I wish we could get your Cosmic reaction. I cannot wait for the Cosmic. How about this stadium, this packed house, this crowd? How amazing is this? This is so
cool. The thing about this is culture, this is community, this is fun, this is play, and this is all of the best parts of sport in general, and I'm watching it happen, and I'm watching, as somebody, I'm a person who takes my sport incredibly seriously, and so seriously to the fact that I actually have had debilitating anxiety right before my performances, and it's because I really lost the play and I lost the fun aspect of this, and this is just giving me every single thing that I was missing when I was having those panic attacks. It was really just me missing that fun and that undertones of like, wow, I love this and I get to do this for fun. How lucky am I?
Yeah, I mean, our athletes on both teams, what impresses me so much about them is obviously the baseball is elite. We saw a ball hit to outer space earlier on in this game. But the players that we have in Cosmic Baseball are not only elite athletes, they're elite entertainers, but they care so much about the fan experience as well. And getting the kids involved, getting all the fans involved, and being open for all of them, from our block party at 5 p.m. to postgame at 11:30 p.m. And that's why I tell everyone watching to try and come out to a Cosmic Baseball game in person, because there is truly nothing like it. Shari, I'm not going to keep you for too long. I want you to keep enjoying our intermission and the Cosmic Lights. But can you maybe clue in anyone watching that may be a fan, maybe about your future in the Olympics? Anything like that maybe you want to talk about?
Yeah, you know what? This is like the coolest thing that I think that has kept me going for so long in this sport. Is I have an amazing partner. My husband and I make all of our decisions together from the time we were freshmen in college together to now, and always we ask ourselves these 3 questions. Is it still fun? Does it still make sense for life? And do I still absolutely love it with getting better? I'm getting better and I'm improving. And so we are going to take every single season, we're going to take that time. And you know what's crazy is a lot of people thought I was going to retire in 2021 because I gave them this exact same answer, and here I am still going. So I don't know if it's going to be on the track. You never know. Hey, maybe it's going to be on the bobsled. We're only an hour away from that, so we'll see. But at the end of the day, like, the biggest thing that I love and that I'm really feeling right now, I think just being in this environment, is life is so, it's worth living, it's worth playing, and it's worth making sure that you're living it to its fullest. And I'm really grateful for this Cosmic Baseball experience for reminding me, because every single day is a gift to know that.
And it's only going to get better from here when those lights come on and real Cosmic Baseball begins. Shari, thank you so much for spending your time here with me and with our viewers at home. It has been such a great conversation, and I hope you have the best time for the Cosmic portion of the night.
Thank you so much for all of the viewers. Just know, if I can do it, you can do it. Like, I promise, if you really knew my story, you would know that the people, even the most supportive people in my life, weren't 100% sure that I would ever do this, and sometimes I'm included in that. And so go after your dreams wholeheartedly, and you'll be surprised at what you can accomplish. Thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. Team USA heptathlete Shie Hawkins, inspirational above all else. Thank you so much for coming on. Let's toss it back down to our Cosmic Flight crew, and then Uncle Jay down on the field.
Salt Lake City. So this is the last call for alcohol. So right now, the last call for alcohol. Salt Lake City, when you first came in, I sure hope you picked up one of these cards. If you picked up a card from stand up to cancer, I need you to put it up in the air as high as you can. There you go. I see him popping up on the third base side. I see him popping up behind home plate, down the right field side. I see him in the outfield right there. So, ladies and gentlemen, when we decided to go on tour this year, we wanted to partner with an amazing group like Stand Up to Cancer and like you. We have got people who have been drastically affected by this horrible disease. And we are not alone, and there are people that are in this stadium right now that this is a major part of their life. And what we want to do right now is show some love to them. We want them to know that we're with them. We want them to know that we are in the corner fighting with them. So Salt Lake City, show some love to those people right now who are going through this and let them know that we love them. Let's go. All right, everybody, I need you to get those phones out. Turn those lights on. All right, all the way around this stadium. Come on, get those phones out. Turn on those flashlights. Yeah, I see them coming now. Listen, we are going to sing this so loud that they hear us on the other side of the city. It doesn't matter if we're 5 or 95. Tonight is cosmic. And tonight, we are all young. So we're going to hit this hook really hard. Salt Lake City, I want to hear you all.
Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom.
Looking good, everyone.
My lover, she is waiting for me just across the bar. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses, asking about a scar.
Oh, yeah. We're going to hit this hook hard.
I know you're trying to forget, but between the drinks and
keep them waving.
And my apologies, you know, I'm trying hard to take it back.
Are you ready?
So if by the time
here we
the
go.
bar closes and you feel like
I need to hear you, Salt Lake. Here we go.
Tonight.
Yes, we are.
So let's set the world on fire. We can
one more turn around.
Tonight, we are young. So let's set the world on fire. We can
You're absolutely beautiful.
I guess that I just thought maybe we could find new ways to fall apart. But our friends are
What you are about to see is unlike anything you've ever seen before. What you are about to see is unlike anything you've ever seen before. This is no longer just a baseball game. You are about to embark on a journey that is out of this world. A universally unparalleled experience that transcends space and time. This is Cosmic Baseball.
Cosmic Experience Cosmic Baseball. And you are going to help me count it down. We're going to go from 10.
The moment that you have all been waiting for. It's time to go cosmic. It's time to count down. Salt Lake City in a new light for the second straight day as confetti rains down. What a beautiful sight in SLC. The players take the field. Cosmic Baseball night number 2. 5-0 is your score. And now it is time to pump it up down on the field. The best sight in sports, the best vision on a diamond is right here, right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cosmic Baseball!
The Chili Peppers take to the field to start the cosmic portion of today's contest. Before that, let's talk about what we saw last night. 40-32 was the final score. The Glow Mojis scoring the most runs ever in a single game with 40. They've got 0 right now. The Mojis with some work to do. Brett Fick gets his second home run of the season, driving in 4 on the pitching side during Cosmic. Tanner Flowers, Ryan Cormier, and J-Lab combined to allow just 3 runs. And 4 Cosmic innings. We talked to Tucker Perry already, 0 runs in the chaos frame. That was last night, 40-32. Your final score. Right now your score is 5-0. Chili Peppers. To the bump for the Peps, Sam Hansen, usually a chaos inning pitcher, but he will be starting the first inning of Cosmic Baseball. Breland Almanova into the batter's box. Breland, in his first AB tonight, singled in the first. So the pitchers for the Peps dominant in the opening portion of today's contest. Sam Hansen's first pitch. Outside, 4-1. He deals again, working quick, same spot. 2 balls and no strikes. Sway Lee will slot in for the Glow Mojis in right field when the Mojis take to the field. 3 balls, no strikes here. Almanova is just lying down. Not a care in the world for Breland, who takes strike 1. And now he's got to get back up. Drop some questions for J-Lab in the chat. Jason Labrador will be joining me, and he's here with me right now. We'll get him mic'd up in just a moment, as Almanova now has a full count.
Payoff pitch from Sam Hansen is outside, ball 4. Coming over the fungo. It's snagged by Sam Hansen. Elite reflexes on the pitcher's mound. Out number 1 is Michelin. Star that by Sam Hansen. All right, J-Lab, we got to bring you in.
All right.
That was a heck of a play.
That was absolutely insane. It's the second time that's happened today. I mean, you can't draw it up any better.
All right, well, J-Lab, your first time up here with me, and what a night it's been. In this crowd has been incredible. As Joe Moji in a shortstop, backhand pick across the diamond. Nice pick by Max Freeze, but he's off the bag.
Wow.
All right.
I mean, that's just, that's the second time that's happened tonight. Guys snagging balls off the pitcher's mound. As a Moji, we don't want to see it, but absolutely great reflexes for the pitchers. Got to give it to them. But, yeah, happy to be here. Happy to be talking Cosmic Baseball and happy to be part of this.
Well, Jason, can you introduce yourself to our fans? Obviously, we know you
Yeah,
from your prowess
absolutely.
on the mound, but talk a little bit about yourself and your journey here.
Yeah, guys, so I'm Jason Labrador, a.k.a. J-Lab Baseball. I do a lot of social media content on all platforms, and, I came to Cosmic Baseball as there is a little bit of a chew ball.
Jackson Bonneville started the double play, but the turn not made. Dalton Hurst on first. Continue.
Yeah, so I, make a lot of stuff on social media in the baseball world, and, I love to have fun on the field, and this was a perfect combination of being able to be in the social media world and ball out on the baseball field too. So that's where we're at, and it's been so much fun so far.
Yeah, follow him at J-Lab Baseball. Sam Hansen, southpaw. Eric Vasquez will foul this one out. How has this season been going for you? I mean, the Mojis have had some incredible days. You yourself part of a great win last night. What has this season been like for you?
Yeah, it's just been incredible so far.
Off the glove of Max Freeze. There
There
still
we go.
may be a play at first, but Eric Vasquez in there safely. Going from first to third is Dalton Hurst, and the Mojis cooking here with 2 down.
There we go. And, man, I mean, the Mojis, just such a tight-knit group. A great family full of guys. And that's what carries you through a long season. We're only in City 5 and we got 25 more to go, but the brotherhood that you create with the guys, it's something like nowhere else. So, so happy to be a part of it, like I continue to say. But, you just got to be here to see it. And the Glow Mojis, we're willing to give the Chili Peppers a run for their money any day of the week.
And they have been all season long. The season series, by the way, even at 6-6. The Mojis a sweep here would give them the lead overall this season as Cutler up in the air left side, chasing Bonnie into foul territory. It'll hit off the netting. And there's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jason, how about these? I mean, this is incredible. What is it like seeing this view from bird's eye?
Oh my goodness, this is my first time, being up in here, and you got a great job. You got some awesome views, and even the mountains in the background during the daytime. That was probably really cool to see.
Yeah, this has been the best view of the entire season so far. I don't anticipate that changing.
Yeah, I totally agree.
2-2 from Hansen, swinging up the middle, grounded at short route to the bag, in time, out number 3. Well, Sam Hansen plays with some fire, does not get burned, allows us to go into the broadcast booth here. You can't really see, but myself and J-Lab wearing the Sunday
guys?
best for the Mojis.
That's right.
Look out here, you can kind of see the fans in the stands, but man, what a view here in Salt Lake City. So, Jason, we've talked a lot with teammates of yours about the Glow Mojis, about the rivalry between these two. It's a friendly one, of course, but both teams want to win. What's the competitiveness like on the field?
The competitiveness is what you could expect at any high-level baseball game that you play. We're all going out there with the intention to, pitch our best, hit our best, field our best, just like any other professional baseball game. And I think, what's really cool, especially being a Glow Moji, is that, we rally so much together. We lean on each other so much that, the rivalry is almost secondary to how much we're taking care of business, just being ourselves, right? In this kind of space, just so much different. Lean on your guys, be a part of a great group of people, and that's kind of what carries you to these wins. So we're hoping to turn it around here and do something really fun, take a series.
Who has got the nastiest stuff on the Glow Mojis?
The nastiest stuff. The competitor in me wants to say me. You know, you can't.
Last night, you induced a huge double play there last night and kept the score where it was, disregarding yourself. How about it?
Yeah,
Let's go with
absolutely.
that.
The Mojis, I got to say, Cosmic Cole Peterson.
All right, yeah.
You know, that's ace right there, and he goes out there every day, you know, when he's got the ball, and you know that you're going to get some great baseball out of him. So got to definitely shout out Cole. There's a reason he's here, and there's a reason that he shouts for us every day.
Cole Peterson has had himself a strong start to the season here, as now the Peppers will take to the batter's box Jalen Smith, a Cosmic Baseball newcomer. Did not play this past season in Cosmic Baseball, but J-Lab, you think about the growth of Cosmic Baseball from 7 tour stops last season to 31 this year. What is it like being a part of something that grows that exponentially?
I mean, it is so crazy to be a part of something as cool as this. You know, thankful is the first word that comes to mind. You know, last year I was playing in front of a couple tens right here in college, and now, you know, rolling 12 to 15,000 deep basically every night. There's nothing like it. And to see where we've come in a short year and where we're headed after this year and beyond, there's nothing like it. And it's so cool to be a part of. Oh, come on, Jalen, make a play.
Butt play, McIntosh, what a play,
Ooh.
but he's safe.
Wow.
Jalen Smith, as athletic as you'll see, and immediately Sensei tosses the challenge flag.
I mean, I'll say it any day of the week. Pitchers are athletes.
PFPs right there. Let's see. We take a look at the replay. Closing in here, and the foot gets there first, but that doesn't matter. It's the fans' call.
Wow, it is just so hard to beat Blaine to the bag sometimes. He is very fast, and he's got a lot going.
They call him safe on the fan challenge.
Let's go. Let's go. The Mojis will take that. I need to. Oh, no, they won't.
No, they call him safe.
I thought they called him out. I thought maybe we'd get an overturn here.
You know what? Overturns have been few and far between when it comes to pro Mojis challenges.
Yeah.
I think we can say that honestly.
Oh, man. But you know what? This is a guy we could trust here. You know, Jalen Smith's got some great stuff, too. And if anybody could give up a leadoff single and get out of it with no worry, that's the guy.
Francis Grion is who he has to deal with. Missing upstairs there for ball 2. So, J-Lo, I saw one of your recent social media videos. You're teaching yourself how to throw right-handed. Is that correct?
Yeah, so that's, you know, I'm starting a new series. Every tour stop, I'll take some videos of me throwing right-handed. It's going to be really fun because...
Fungo for Grion, down the line fair. Out to Almadova in left field. He bobbles it. Blaine McIntosh will test his arm and slide in safely. Man, he just flies around the base paths.
Move. Yeah, but I mean, you know, throwing right-handed, not easy, not an easy thing, but I'm going to keep doing it, and hopefully by the time we get to Albuquerque, New Mexico, there's a batter in the box, and I'm right-handed. So that's going to be a really fun challenge, and hopefully we succeed at getting out.
Do you think it's going to take that long for Albuquerque? Or maybe... Oh, by the way, Max Barron is going to try and throw a ball up here at some
there
point.
We go. There we
so
go. I believe
we're
he
going to
can
keep
do
an
it.
eye out for that. Would there be a way for you to do it earlier than Albuquerque? I mean, you know yourself better
There's
than anyone.
definitely a chance, but the competitor in me wants to go out there with 100% certainty that I'm gonna do great. I don't want to just be able to throw strikes. I want to be out there, you know, being nasty. So I think even if it's not right away, I'm definitely gonna take my time to try and make it perfect.
Check back in there on first base. Griona on the bag. J-Lo, what's been your favorite moment of this Cosmic Baseball season so far?
Man, you know, we started off with a bang. You know, I proposed to my longtime girlfriend game 1 of the season, and it just doesn't get, you know, more special than that. You do it at a place that means so much to you and in the baseball field, and I mean, I still think about it to this day. It gives me chills. So that was a great way to start. I'm thankful for my teammates who, you know, made that moment so special for me, and it wouldn't have happened without them. So definitely an all-around great moment.
Yeah, that was, I believe, the first moment of the entire season.
That was our first bit of Cosmic Baseball
That's
2026.
Stuff. That is amazing. Check out the video we posted on social media of
Jason Labrador in the Glow Mojis outfit.
That's right.
And then, of course, one of the moments of the entire season. 2 runners in scoring position here. 1-1 to Nolan McCabe. He'll take just a hair outside and low. That was a great play by Jalen Smith, by the way, looking the runner back.
Yeah,
Blake
smart.
McIntosh, then going to first.
That's a vet right there. That's a guy who knows what he's doing.
So you're a guy with a very analytical viewpoint of the game of baseball. So
Yeah.
the perfect color commentator here for me, Jason. So what's your analysis, situational pitching here for Jalen Smith?
Right. So we got the infield in here. Obviously,
Ball gets away and Blaine will coast home. Well, tough to really be analytical about that.
Yeah,
one.
that's whatever way you draw it up, you don't want to look and see that. But in Jalen's shoes here, we're just trying to limit as much as possible. And that fungo looks like it'll be right to our right fielder.
Fungo out to right field. That Sway Lee makes the catch.
Yeah, but I mean, in Cosmic Baseball especially, once the lights go off, the goal is to limit as much as possible. So especially when things aren't going your way, you got to take a breath and be like, hey, how can I limit this? And that, that's how I felt last night. Gave up a couple hits to start, but being able to get a double play and then a fly out makes you feel good. You're able to kind of slow the game down and give your team what they need.
Absolutely. Jackson Bonneville, his first AB. No full Raj for Rogers Realm in today's contest, but he has driven in 4 runs over his past 2 games. Smith misses upstairs. Base is empty now.
We got Michael Robinson. What's the story behind my jersey number?
Ooh, all right, yeah.
Well, growing up, I always wore 6. It just kind of was a thing that happened. There's no person behind it or anything, but I wore it for a very long time. It became very sentimental to me. And then after that, for Cosmic Baseball, I thought, what a fun way to do, just double it up. Double 6s, I thought that was really cool. So,
Another fungo here. Bonnie hits it to the right center field gap. It's booted in center, and Jackson Bonneville gets a fungo double. Rogers Realm is on fire right now. There's a runner on second. We have 1 out on our scoreboard. I want to say that there's 2 down, but
a fly out and a ground ball.
The sac fly and the ground ball,
Yep.
yeah. So we'll get that fixed here in just a moment.
So, being able to finish here, this would be huge. Moji's looking at a little deficit, but, it all comes down to that home run derby.
It really does. We got the first derby coming up at the end of this inning. 7-0 is your score. J-Leb, you'll be in the booth with me for Showtime versus Joe Moji. The derby round of the game. It has to be.
Yeah,
after Crosby's 8 last night. Joe Moji leading Cosmic Baseball in derby homers with 65.
I mean, he makes it look very, very easy. There's just some guys will have a round of 6, and that's great for them. And for Joe Moji, a round of 6 means nothing. He wants more.
Ralphie Rodriguez slammed the other way, chasing Almodovar back. It's over his head. Ralphie Rodriguez smokes it to the wall. Jackson Bonneville will Mario his way to the plate. It is 8-0 Peps in the home half of inning number 5. That brings Austin Schultz into the batter's box. Austin, a double in the daytime portion of the contest. We have a question. Brantley wants to know, when is the wedding?
When is the wedding? There's a deep fly.
Austin Schultz to dead center field. That ball is deep, and it is gone! Austin Schultz bombs away in Salt Lake City to the deepest part of the ballpark. It is 10-0 Peppers. The swing of his season. Austin Schultz has arrived in Salt Lake City. Wow.
That puts you speechless right there.
430 feet.
Yeah, it's deep out there. It's very deep out there.
Wow, that is unbelievable. And the Peppers have a double-digit lead. 2 homers for the Chili Peppers here tonight, Chase Evans and Austin Schultz. And J-Lab, it might be the curse of being up here in the broadcast booth.
I was telling myself I wanted to hear you call a home run, but I was hoping it would, be our guy.
Hey, there's still time. The ball's been flying this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Elevation, that's the one word.
Yep, absolutely. The 1-2 pitch, showtime in the batter's box. Swinging, bunt, chops. Max Barron's there. Steadies and tosses. That is out number 3. So, Jalen Smith allows that big swing by Austin Schultz. But it is now derby time. J-Lab will return for the first derby of the night in just a moment.
The Home Run Derby. A competition that puts one's power on full display. Normally, this is a contest with low stakes. But in cosmic baseball, every homer matters. 1 homer equals 1 run. Add your lead or mount your comeback. Blowouts become nail biters. The bleachers become Souvenir City, and the game becomes a showdown. Welcome to the Home Run Derby.
The first derby of the night here in Salt Lake City. Colin Kapoor, Jason Labrador live. As J-Lab, we just saw one of the longest hit home runs of the season by Austin Schultz, but we're going to have some big flies here.
Absolutely.
Joe Moji versus Showtime. What's your prediction for the derby?
I think that Joe knows what's at stake here, and I think that he's going to put up at least 8. He obviously has put together some really great numbers all season. Like you said, this is the show right here. We got Joe and B-Cross. They both do it really well, but I think Joe, a little biased, but I think he takes this one and gets us a little closer.
Well, the timer is at 45 seconds. Brandon Crosby hit 8 last night. Joe Moji hit 6, but he got into a rhythm and hit those 6 in 20 seconds.
Yeah, that's all it takes. You get into a rhythm, and that's what takes the momentum.
Well, here we go. Brandon Crosby has the high wall out in left field to contend with. Clock starts on the first swing. Still waiting for his pitch.
And how about the hair from B-Cross?
I mean, it's amazing. It's incredible.
It's so fun to see.
The cosmic haircut for Brandon Crosby. Clock starts now. First swing, not going to do it. Second swing to the deepest part of the ballpark off the top of the wall. Still looking for number 1. One hops the fence there. Goes out to dead center. Hits off the base of the wall. Brandon Crosby looking for number 1. This could be it. Deep to left field.
Do it.
There's one for Showtime. Peppers now by 11. Brandon Crosby's got 1 bomb. High ball into orbit, not going to make it. His next swing, though, absolutely eviscerated over the wall. There's 2. There's 12 seconds to go now. Brandon Crosby with 2 homers after hitting 8 last night. This could be 3 to deep left center field. It is past the scoreboard. Gone for 3. His final swing will be out of here for 4. Brandon Crosby with 4 bombs in the derby. It is 14-0. But look, Joe Burke had 12 not 2 weeks ago, J-Lab.
This is our guy. I mean, if you need some clutch hitting, this guy knows how to quiet the moment and do something really special.
Clock starts on the first swing for Joe Moji, hitting into the same spot that Showtime was. High wall in left field. There's the swing. Here's the timer.
Once he gets it elevated.
Tomahawks that one. This is elevated to deep left
That'll
center.
Go.
Deepest part of the park.
There's
number
2.
1. Here's number 2 off the scoreboard. Could that be 3 right behind it? Number 3 is gone.
4.
Number 4 is gone. That looked like 5 as well. This could be 6 for Joe Moji. Yes, it is 6. Now 7 to right center. Is that 8 to deep left? Yes, it is. Is that 9 now? That is number 8 off the wall. Number 9 just closed. 10 seconds to go now for Joe Burke.
Come on, Joe. This is the guy.
He's already won this round, but he's looking to get into double digits.
This
could be it. Deep drive, left field. It is off the scoreboard and gone. 10 bombs for Joe Moji.
And I said that is the guy that you can count on. That's the guy that you want in the pressure moment, because that's the guy that comes in clutch. Absolutely great to see. We're right back in this ball game.
14-10 is your score. Cosmic baseball, man. It was 10-0 just minutes ago, and we got a whole new ball game. Joe Moji now with 75 Derby homers this season. Unbelievable stuff.
Just an impressive human, and no better guy for it. He deserves it.
So, J-Lab, it's up to you if you want to stay up here for this next inning.
I'll hang out a little bit.
All right.
I pitched yesterday. I like to hang out with the people.
So Jason Labrador will continue on as Sean Scott warms up for the Chili Peppers. So scoring update here, it is 14-10. We'll get our score bug updated here in just a moment. But man, what a opening derby of the night after a 40 bomb scored by your guys last night. We're gonna have what looks to be a close matchup here.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems that the boys are ready to come out firing, and sometimes, you know, when we don't score it in the regular innings, someone comes up big in the derby. And that's the beauty of Cosmic Baseball.
That is the beauty of Cosmic Baseball. Sway Lee now into the batter's box. As J-Lab, I'm going to update our scorebook here, and I'm going to let you take it away on the broadcasting
All right,
for a
guys.
moment.
Wow. This is super cool. I always wanted to do this as a kid. I grew up watching Gary Cohen, Keith Hernandez, Ron Darling, SNY for the New York Mets, and I always thought maybe one day I'd find myself in the booth, and here we are. You know, thankful to be here, thankful to be playing Cosmic Baseball, thankful for Colin. I mean, he kills it out here, and you got to respect him for what he does for y'all. He does a great job here. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Happy birthday, Uncle Robert. If I missed anything, I'm sorry, but what's up, guys? Yeah. What's up, guys? If you guys have any questions in the chat, feel free. I'd love to answer them. I know someone asked when the wedding is. Still kind of getting the logistics down, finding a venue, doing some fun stuff, but it's going to be soon, and I'm super excited for it. So, as there's an out.
Fungo here. I'm back. Great
Jay-Lee.
job. Great job,
Thanks.
Jason.
I was locked in.
But no, look, analytical color commentator is what we love to see.
Yeah, it's just so fun. I mean, this is unlike anything else. You have a great job. We got to switch one day, get you out on the field, and then someone else will do the whole game.
You know what? I want to do an unceremonious first pitch.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I'd have to sign the waiver and everything, but
come on, that'd be awesome.
I think that is definitely in play for this season. Al Lorenzo is going to take the lead on that for me. As Khalil Wilson blooped out to center field, long run and a slide over his head.
Oh, don't get two.
And Khalil Wilson will take it. He's on first base, a fungo knock.
There it is, there it is.
All right, we got tornado sirens going on in Fort Worth, Texas. Michael, hope you're okay. We had a tornado scare in Oklahoma City 3 weeks ago. The tornado actually touched down 8 miles south of where we were, and we had to shelter in place for a minute. So, Michael, hope you're okay.
Yeah, that was definitely something that wasn't on my bingo card.
Yeah, that was I mean, we were in a restaurant, and we asked them, hey, are we going to be okay? And they said, oh, we got a shelter in the basement. You'll be fine.
Yeah, that's a Midwest thing, apparently. Being from New York, you don't see that very often.
No, I was very surprised about how many people were just chilling and eating while the tornado was 8 miles south, as Max Barron will swing and foul it into the glove of Adam Arroyo for out number 2. And now Brett Fick, his first AB of the night. And J-Lab, having a guy with the power of Fick on the squad must be amazing.
I mean, he's the Pepper Punisher, and we're hoping that he could do some more. He went, hit a home run yesterday, and that's our guy. Guy with some really good pop, and we love to see it when he really connects.
Yeah, hit a bomb yesterday, like you said. Khalil Wilson, by the way, has stolen now 2 bases. Fick put his body into that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Big pitch for Sean Scott.
There it is.
Brett Fick, hard hit, right side. It's tracked down and caught for out number 3. Well, he tore the cover off for it, but Sean Scott, a clean frame. And we head now to the home half of inning number 6. So this is when I believe Max Barron's going to try and throw the ball up to us, J-Lab. So we got to be ready. He might be getting his gear on, but I'm going to hope that he's locked in to throw us the ball.
Yeah, I remember y'all talking about that.
I'm waving to him. He's going to be able to see you. He's putting his gear on.
Okay, cool.
he doesn't look too happy. So we're going to.
Yeah, he had a poor at-bat last time. You know, it happens sometimes. But the great part about this is there's so many ways to flush, you know, bad at-bats, bad outings. He'll be just fine.
Yeah, and he's been great all season long for the Glow Mojis behind the plate. As we're getting set for the home half of inning number 6. Jalen Smith comes out for another inning of work. As the fans going insane in Salt Lake City. We got some great stops on the way over the next few weeks. I want you all to let me know in the chat, when are you coming to see us in Cosmic Baseball? Let me know what city you're going to be in, and let me know how excited you are to watch Cosmic Baseball live. J-Lab, anything you can say to our fans watching that'll get them out to the ballpark and watching Cosmic Baseball in person?
Guys, I mean, it is great that we have these streams up, but it is so much different in person. You get to be truly a part of the experience. Every inning, there's something for you to be a part of. And not to mention, you know, myself and the rest of the players are going out there and making sure that you guys feel welcome. You're a part of our family the second you step in the ballpark. And we make sure that we make that known from the very beginning at the VIP party to the post-game block party after the game is over. We want you guys to know you're part of our family.
Yeah, I was talking to Shie Hawkins, our Olympian guest here tonight, and it is incredible how you all on both the Mojis and the Peppers, Jason, are so bought in athletically on the entertainment side and then on the human side, making sure every person has such a great night at the ballpark.
Yeah, we talk about it all the time. What it takes to be a Cosmic Baseball player is being a good human being. We care so deeply for our fans. We care so deeply for our each other as players. We care so deeply for the org, and that's what it takes.
Adam Arroyo leads things off against Jalen Smith in his second inning of work. Arroyo, his first Cosmic AB here tonight, had a fungo double and a sacrifice fly in the Cosmic portion of the night yesterday.
Oh, man. There it is, Jalen.
He stepped into that one, and Arroyo was late on it, fouled it back. Missing up and outside here. 3 balls and 1 strike. A 4-run ball game. Next derby coming up, Khalil Wilson versus Blaine McIntosh. Here's a fungo. Arroyo hit a fungo bomb in spring training. Can he do it again? Deep drive left field. Almodovar tracks it down.
Yeah, that fungo bomb's a sore subject. Off from Adam Arroyo. It was off yours truly.
Oh, well that I did not know. That was during, it's interesting, I mean, that night was so fun to see the Cosmic Lights in person for the first time. But man, seeing the Cosmic Lights with all of these fans is just something else.
Yeah, I think it's so awesome. And it's so funny talking about that home run, because that is the beauty of the ball for fungo. Sometimes you get rewarded and sometimes you get punished.
Yeah, we've seen some swing and a miss on the fungos. A ton of doubles, a few triples. Max Freeze knows a thing or two about triples. He hit 2 of them in 1 inning last night. As Jalen Smith comes set for the 1-1 pitch against Max Freeze. All right, J-Lab, another question for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to mic someone up next week in Mesa, Arizona, and I think I'm going to mic up a Glow Moji live on the field as Freeze down the line. That's a fair ball. Does he get the pinwheel? He does not. So if you could pick anyone on your team that would be great mic'd up on the field, yourself again notwithstanding.
Yeah. I think you got to go to the showmaster, Brilliant Almodovar. He is so fun to watch, and he is super interactive, and what you get from him each day is completely different as far as what he's actually doing on the field. So I think that would be a unique experience, definitely something from the booth. When you mic him up, you're going to see something that he's probably never done before. So.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can get Breland mic'd up either for an AB or out in left field and just see him tossing the football out there.
Yeah, absolutely. He's
or
a
during
showman.
one of our pickleball games.
That's incredible. I got to get in on one of these days. Show my pickleball skills.
2-0 pitch. That's in there.
Once he figures it out, once he stays away from up and out fastballs and gets, back in the zone. Oh, foul ball close.
Close to us here. Corey Cubano in the batter's box. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Alex Koberstein would be a good mic'd up player.
Cubano cuts and misses. That's strike 3.
5-0 would be great. He just works so fast.
Yeah, he works very
The inning's
fast.
going to be over in 90 seconds.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He is a quick worker, but he's definitely an entertaining guy.
He absolutely is. Kicking down doors in Cosmic Baseball. As Cubano down hacking, there's 2 down here in the frame. Jalen Smith, 1 out away from a clean second inning of work.
There it
McIntosh swings and misses. The throw by Farron was a good one. Goes under the glove of Trey Vanderpool. Would have had a chance there. Max Freeze, not a guy you see running very often, but he got a good jump.
Little Justin Bieber.
Yeah, this is a good song. Whoa.
Ever
McIntosh.
Oh.
Play now at
Orzi.
third base. The throw.
Oh.
He's safe. Do we have it? The Mojis don't have any more challenges.
That would have been a worthwhile challenge, I'll tell you that for sure.
That was a hard throw. Trask Kirkland comes out to plead the case of the Glow Mojis. Brett Fick out there as well.
It's unfortunate, but you know, sometimes when stuff like that happens, you just got to bear down as a pitcher and don't let the things that are out of your control affect what's happening next. So if Jalen comes in here and gets this guy out, shows that he could be tough as nails.
Let's see. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 down here in the frame. The pitch to McIntosh. Just a hair up and inside. This is where you can trust your defense as well.
There he goes.
McIntosh swinging away.
Big pitch.
Big pitch here. The payoff for the frame. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Smith sets and deals. That gets away. There's going to be a play at the plate. Farron tosses, but Smith wasn't there. It was a fungo anyway, but a run will score. Max Freeze, the uppercut. And it's 15-10 Peppers. The fungo McIntosh launches out to deep right field. Al Lorenzo on the run. Not going to get there in time. Blaine McIntosh on his horse. He got the pinwheel from the Cosmic coach. The play at the plate. Farron bobbles the ball. He's safe. An ITP for the Phantom. Blaine McIntosh. Speed that is out of this world. That was incredible. And again, Jason, I'm sorry. I feel like this is the broadcaster's curse.
Man, it's tough, but Blaine's got wheels, and anytime he shoots the gap with a a baseball, you know that he's got a chance to go all the way around. So it's just a chance you take.
And I believe that was Jalen Lee out there in right field, not Al Lorenzo. So my bad on the misidentification, but the run will stand 16-10. Francis Guillon takes strike 1 on the outside corner. So Blaine, by the way, his second inside the Parker on a fungo this season. Insanely enough, he's done it before.
He is fast. I don't really have another word to describe. Lightning speed.
Blaine McIntosh played in the New York Mets system in high A ball.
There he goes.
And Jalen Smith gets Guillon hacking. And it's derby time. Smith allows a couple, but look, it all comes down now to derby number 2. Predictions time, J-Lab. Khalil Wilson against Blaine McIntosh, who just ran his heart out. Now has to show the power.
Yeah, I think, Blaine might be a little tired, so that might take a couple away, but lefties have been raking here. Definitely seeing that elevation and the short porch in right. I think that we're going to see a pretty evenly numbered matchup. I'm going to go 7 Glow Mojis and 5 Chili Peppers, and we'll get a couple back.
All right, 7 Mojis, 5 Peps. Khalil Wilson looking for his best derby round of the season. Now would be the time with the series sweep on the line for the Mojis. It is derby time. All right, got some new viewers in the chat. KJ, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Late night out on the East Coast. Thank you all for staying up with us. Night number 2, our final night in Salt Lake City. And we've had a ton of fun bringing Cosmic Baseball the farthest west that it has ever been here this weekend.
Yeah, we're breaking the boundaries this year. A lot of new things, which is going to be super fun.
Mesa, Arizona next week. I'm excited for 15K sold out.
Yeah.
At Sloan Park. That is going to be absolutely amazing. All right, here we go. Blaine McIntosh will lead things off for the Derby, trying to extend this Glow Mojis deficit. 16-10 is your score. Timer starts on the first swing. There it is by Blaine McIntosh. Fouled it back. Swing and a miss there. There's his first cut, elevated out to right field. Falling down fast, not going to do it. Now goes to dead center. Falls into the outfield with 30 seconds to go. That ball absolutely smoked. Deep out to right field. Is that number one? Yes, it is. One for Blaine McIntosh. His next few swings just falling a hair short. This ball crushed deep down the line. A line drive is gone for two. Blaine McIntosh on the hunt for three. Up in the air, into orbit, that is three. He one-hops the wall looking for four. 5 seconds to go now. Does he have four? He does not just yet, and that's it. 3 bombs for Blaine. That is 19 runs now for the Peps.
Now it's time for the Mojis to get right back.
Well, here's Khalil Wilson. Wilson got one last night. Let's see what he can do here. First swing, cuts and misses. Here we go. This ball fouled straight back. That ball sent into another dimension. Deep to right center field and gone for one. Khalil Wilson, one down. Can he get into a rhythm here? That ball smoked, but it's hanging up in the air a little bit too much. Fouls it straight back to us in our section. This ball cranked deep to right field. It's hanging up there, not gone. A line drive, though, off the wall. Almost had it. Khalil Wilson with one. Almost two off the wall again. 10 ticks to go. Wilson still at one bomb. This could be number two. Deep down the line. It's hanging up in the air. And it will roll to the fence. Wilson with one homer.
There's two.
And there, he got two. You're right, J-Lab. I was not paying attention. That's why we got you up here in the booth. Two for Wilson. So now 19-12 is your score. And J-Lab, thank you so much for coming up here in the broadcast booth. What a time it's been.
You're the
first time of many, I hope, up here with us on Cosmic Baseball Live. 2 derbies, 2 great innings, 1 ball absolutely cranked by Austin Schultz, but we don't talk about that. All right, J-Lab, go rejoin your team. I appreciate you coming on.
Thanks for having me.
That was Jason Labrador up in the broadcast booth live for the very first time. Not the last. Trey Vanderpool will lead things off. Yeah, KJ, appreciate you tuning in. We're building Cosmic Baseball Live each and every week this season. We started off this year with about 3,500 subscribers, and tonight we're going to be up over 6,000. I appreciate each and every new viewer that we've had, and we're building even more. My goal is 10,000 by mid-season, so spread the word. Cosmic Baseball is alive and well. And I just want to keep having a good time with all of you as Aiden Alger On the pitcher's mound against Trey Vanderpool has him no balls and 2 strikes. Alger, the Cosmic Viking, on the mound. Slated for 1 inning tonight, we'll see. As Vanderpool hot shot center field, charging in and making the catch on the run. That's Noel McCabe out there for out number 1. Brings Chaz Kirkland. First pitch to Chaz Kirkland, slammed foul. Kirkland out in front again, no balls and 2 strikes. And there is a swinging strike 3. The roll by Alger. He retires Kirkland by way of the K. There's 2 down, and the Cosmic Viking unleashes a scream. Now it is time for Al Lorenzo in the batter's box. Lorenzo scored last night, reached on a fungo knot, good AB. Alger clips the outside corner there, 1 ball and 1 strike. Upstairs here, 2 balls and 1 strike. So to update you all on the fun that we've had here this weekend, we mic'd up Rafi Rodriguez as A1, backs up Max Freeze, long run to first base, he's out. Close run thing. There's no challenges left for Sensei Ray Ortega, but that was a close play at first base. It is called out number 3. All right, now it's time for the best thing that you will ever see, the 7th inning rave in Cosmic Baseball. Let's toss it down to Corey Cubano.
I'm right here behind home plate. I see you left field, right field, everybody. Last night it was pretty crazy, but we're gonna go even crazier. We do things a little different. Instead of the 7th inning stretch, we do a 7th inning rave. So when this beat drops, we're gonna go crazy, jump up and down, and wave those phones. Ready? Here we go!
That might be the best 7th inning rave that we have ever had. It is still going on. 3-2 pitch, B-Rob puts it in play. One hop to Almadova, down for base hit. And Brandon Roberts leads off the frame in style. That brings Nolan McCabe up to the batter's box. The Cosmic Samurai, Bruce Yamamoto, on the mound. Not a few in his last outing out in Frisco, Texas. That was in Game 3. His task, keep the score where it is, a 7-run difference right now. Yamamoto deals McCabe right up the middle, and it squeaks through for a base hit. 2 on, no one out for the Peps. Johnny, you're new. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming and tuning in. We hit Omaha in 2 weeks. I think that's close to Iowa. Brentley, you be the judge. I don't know where anything is. Jackson Bonneville with 2 on. He takes strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Yamamoto delays. Bonnie up in the air right side. Long run out there. And the catch is made. Sway Lee spins and tosses. It's cut off. So there's 1 down. Ball hit hard by Jackson Bonneville. Rafi Rodriguez now comes into the batter's box. Runners on the corners. Rafi slams it foul. Reese Yamamoto does the Craig Kimbrell, and now comes set. Runner goes. Deke throw by Varon. Doesn't toss it. B-Rob stays there. On third base, McCabe snags a bag. 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back right over my head up here in the press box. Man, I want to get a baseball so badly up here. 1-2. Hot shot through the infield for base knock. Rafi Rodriguez delivers. 1 run scores. That's B-Rob. McCabe slides in safely. Rafi Rodriguez drives home 2. It's 21-12 in favor of the Peps. Look at that slide by Nolan McCabe. Austin Schultz, fresh off of that RBI, I should say that home run. He hit it deep to dead center. Runner on first for Schultz. Does he have 2 bombs in the tank? 2-1 pitch. Schultz hits it. Max Varon looking for it, but Schultz kicked it, and they're calling him out. Out is the call. Umpire Santa does the honors. And there's 2 down. Brandon Crosby now into the batter's box. You'll take it out any way you can get it in Cosmic Baseball. Rafi stays put at first base. Brandon Crosby takes low. Yamamoto sets and deals. That's low. Bruce ended his inning last week with an incredible comebacker catch. Rafi runs on the pitch, gets an excellent jump. No use even throwing the baseball. Crosby will take right in there for strike 1. Three balls and 1 strike. There's 2 down here in the frame. Crosby, deep drive out to center. No trouble out there. Catch is made. That is out number 3. The Peps do get 2, and now it's derby time. After 7 innings, it is 21-12. But things can change in the blink of an eye in Cosmic Baseball. It's J-Rock versus Bible Bonds coming up.
the third derby of the night. Brantley Cutler versus J-Rock. Every homer counts as a run, as Uncle Jay explains. And it's time for Jalen Lee, J-Rock. Here we go. The timer will start on the first swing. Just take a look at this vista on your screen right now, as now we get the view of Jalen Lee. Here we go. There's the first swing. It's popped straight up. Timer starts. Again popped up by Jalen Lee. Elevates it this time on the infield. Here's a frozen rope. Line drive off the top of the wall. Almost had it. J-Rock uncorks a swing high and deep right center field. Does it have enough? It does not. His next swing is just a hair short. There's his first bomb. Number 1 for J-Rock. Follows it up with a line drive. Number 2 for Jalen Lee. His next swing, is it fair? That's gone for 3. J-Rock's in a rhythm now, gone for 4. There's 10 seconds to go. Can he get to 5? Still looking for 5. This is going to be 5. Jalen Lee, 5 bombs in the Derby. Horn sounds. 5 bombs for J-Rock. 26-12 is your score. And now, Brantley Cutler. Can he have an all-time Derby round? 14 runs is your difference right now. If Cutler can get into double digits here tonight, we have a whole new ball game. He got 6 yesterday. First swing, here we go. That ball launched deep out to right field. It's high. It is just a hair short. Didn't get it. Cutler still looking to get into a rhythm. This is going to be number 1 to a different atmosphere by Brantley Cutler. 30 ticks to go, though. He still needs to get into his rhythm. Could this be number 2? Hits off the base of the wall. Line drive, deep to right and gone to the top of the stands. There's 2 for Brantley Cutler. Looking for 3 still with 15 seconds to go. J-Rock, remember, got 5 in his last Derby. Brantley Cutler hugging the foul pole. Could this be gone? Looked foul to me. That's only 2 so far for Cutler. This ball, though, absolutely obliterated. Is that 3? Yes, it is. Could this be 4 on the next swing? Yes, it is. They give him 3. He got 4. Maybe it was after the timer ended. So 3 bombs for Brantley Cutler. So 26-15 is your score. To 15 as Alex Koberstein will warm up for the Mojis, but Rick Garland will take to the mound for the Chili Peppers. Garland winning the Javelin competition. Box. 10 Derby bombs for him. He's got 75 total now. but an 11-run difference here. The Mojis need an all-time inning in the top half of inning number 8. Joe Mojis swinging for the fences, not going to get it there. Reed Garland, South Carolina native. He can throw absolute cheddar. A 1 pitch upstairs. Joe Moji hard hit to third. Jackson Bonneville across the diamond. Nice throw in time. Rod shows off the arm. There's one down. Dalton Hurst now, one of the hottest hitters in Cosmic Baseball, up to the batter's box. 1-0 pitch. Dalt takes. That's in there. 4 strike 1. The 1-1. Clipped outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Dalton Hurst has enjoyed such a strong stretch. Swinging out of his shoes there. Fouls it back. Garland delays and deals. That's upstairs. Arroyo, nice stab behind the plate. Hurst flings his hands out there and spoils a nice pitch by Reed Garland. And the count remains full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. The payoff of the AB incoming. Here comes Dalton Hurst, sharply hit, past a diving Max Freeze. Hurst stays hot. That is a blistering single. And Dalton stands on first base. That brings the Cosmic Cowboy, Eric Vasquez, into the batter's box. Eric, a knockback in the first Cosmic inning. Dalton runs on the first pitch. Adam Arroyo, strong throw, but it's a hair right of the bag. And Dalton Hurst gets a steal. Adam Arroyo, will see if Dalton tests that arm down the third base line. 1 ball and no strikes. Dalton stays put. Eric Vasquez sharply hit through the infield for a base hit. Sensei Ortega gives Dalton the pinwheel. Here's the throw to the plate. Arroyo cannot make the tag. Eric Vasquez drives home 1. And the Mojis scored their first run of the Cosmic Night. That brings Brantley Cutler into the batter's box. 1 down, and the Mojis have some life here. 10 runs is the difference. Your final derby will be Sway Lee versus Austin Schultz. Taken low and inside. 3 balls and no strikes. Brantley Cutler swinging away. 3-1 is the count. Reed Garland looking to keep throwing that cheddar. Foul ball, slap down the first base line, and the count is full once again. Eric Vasquez leading off of second base. Here's the payoff pitch. He got him swinging. Nice pitch by Reed Garland. There's 2 down in the frame. Brings Jalen Lee up into the batter's box. 16 is your score. As Jalen Lee takes inside, that's ball 2. 2-1 is your count. Jalen Lee, deep drive left field. It's going, it will one-hop the wall. Eric Vasquez will score. Jalen Lee out to second base, man. That ball just kept carrying as Brandon Crosby watched it sail over his head. And the Mojis have 17 now. Nine-run differential here, 2-out Ribby double as Khalil Wilson gets brushed back. (3-0). Wilson in the driver's seat here. In there for strike one. Brett Fick running, by the way, for Jalen Lee. Hot shot first base, Wilson on the run, but Max Freeze will get there first. So Reed Garland allows 2, but that's all he allows. We head now to the home half of inning number 8, and we toss it down to Jason Dean on the field.
We don't need no leash, cause we're going swag surfing!
My head back to my bed. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head back to my bed. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. When I surf, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me. No friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm swag.
Alex Goberstein throwing the rubber for the home half of inning number 8. Colin Kapoor back with you, your voice of Cosmic Baseball. What a night in Salt Lake City, an electric crowd, a fantastic contest featuring massive homers by Chase Evans and Austin Schultz for the Chili Peppers. Big derby round by Joe Moji as well. Adam Arroyo in the batter's box against 5-0. Alex Goberstein started yesterday, now gets the final inning. As Adam Arroyo up in the air right side, long run out there. Right at the foul chalk line, off the glove. That's a foul ball, but Adam Arroyo still running. They will call it foul. So Adam will begin the slow trot back to the batter's box. So a 9-run differential right now. If Alex Goberstein keeps the score where it is, this game is far from over. As Arroyo sharply hit, but Vanderpool's on the case. Nice throw. in time, smooth throughout number 1. Max Freeze in the batter's box, singled and scored back in inning number 6, and a base knock in chaos as well. Freeze swinging away. No balls and a strike. We're going to be in Mesa, Arizona next week for one game on Saturday. I cannot wait for that. Cubs spring training facility out there in Sloan Park. A packed house of over 15,000 fans will be on hand. One of our biggest nights of the season. No balls and 2 strikes. Max Freeze, sharply hit out to center field, tracking back Wilson. He makes the catch. Thundered out to center. A loud out, number 2. Brings score Cubano up to the batter's box. Cubano, strikeout in his last AB during Cosmic. Double digits in RBI, was the tour leader in ribbies going into last week's series. As Cubano up in the air on the infield. Joe Moji, out number 3, and Alex Koberstein slices and dices. A 1-2-3 frame. And it's the final derby of the night. Incoming.
It all comes down to this.
You could not write a better script and a Hollywood blockbuster.
The last chance to secure victory. The final opportunity to exact revenge.
The time starts now.
No more chaos.
Launched deep to left field.
No more luck. Just pure power. And unshakable determination.
Joe Moji is putting on a clinic in the Derby.
Everything has led to this moment. This is the final Derby.
Austin Schultz comes in for the final Derby of the night. He will be doing battle with Sway Lee. 9 runs separate the 2 teams. Austin Schultz's job is to provide some cushion. Then Sway Lee's job will be to eliminate that. Austin Schultz comes in. He will lead things off in the Derby. First swing, absolutely smoked. Deepest part of the ballpark. It is gone for 1. His next swing is still flying. That is gone for 2. Austin Schultz has 2 bombs right now. He's extending the gap. Now it is an 11-run ball game. This could be 3. Absolutely crushed. Deep. And gone off the scoreboard. His next swing off the scoreboard again. That's 4. Hits off the top of the wall, still at 4. This will be 5. Sent into orbit. Number 5 for Austin Schultz. Does he have 6? Still falling fast. There's 6. Hits off the face of the wall. That's not 7. This could be 7. Austin Schultz leaves the yard again. 7 home runs for Austin Schultz. What a night. Austin Schultz, a 2-run bomb during Cosmic, now 7 homers during the Derby. Monumental for Austin Schultz. 33 runs now for the Peps. Sway Lee has a lot of work to do. out to the deepest part of the ballpark. There's number 1. This will be number 2 if it clears the high wall. Yes, it will. There's 2 for Sway Lee. This could be 3 off the scoreboard, number 3. Looking for the deepest part of the ballpark here, not going to get there, but number 4 out to left center field is gone. He's got 4. Time, though, is ticking down. Off the top of the wall, not going to do it. Sway Lee stuck at 4 bombs. This could be number 5, and there it is. Out to center field, dead center for 5. Here is number 6 gone. 8 seconds to go. Sway Lee's got a lot more work to do. He's got 6. There's 7 for Sway Lee, but the time ticks down. 7 bombs for Sway Lee, but this game is over. Led by an explosion from Austin Schultz, the Chili Peppers split the series. It's a fiery celebration here in Salt Lake City. 33-24, the final score. And the Chili Peppers currently ahead in the season series now, 7-6. The Mojis fight valiantly, but the Peppers win Game 2, split the series here in Salt Lake City. What a weekend it has been. That was incredible. Now, we toss it down to field level.
So every city that we go to, after every game, we pray with you. I'm going to ask McCade Johnson to make his way up front here and lead us in prayer. McCade, the mic is all yours.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank Thee so much for this day. We thank Thee for the game of baseball and its ability to bring people together. We thank Thee for the people who work behind the scenes to make it all possible. And we thank Thee for the wonderful people who took the time and energy to come out and share it all with us. We ask that You bless everyone here with a safe trip home and a great rest of the night. And we say these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Salt Lake City, the party ain't over. Give us about 10 or 15 minutes and all the guys.
And that will do it for us on Cosmic Baseball Live. What a night and what a weekend here in Salt Lake City. Before we go, a couple of people to thank. First things first, every single person in Salt Lake on the staff of the Salt Lake Bees for welcoming us into their home. The staff of the ballpark here at America First Square, nothing but incredible so far this weekend. Huge, huge thank you to every single one of them. On the production side, led by Brady Covington and Brecken Johnson, thank you to my producers and our camera operators, our entire team that put this broadcast on for you all here tonight. We thank Brady, we thank Brecken, everyone involved on the broadcast. On the Cosmic Baseball side, thank you to Ro Moore, who gets us on and off air each and every night. Thank you, of course, to Chris Martin for making it so that all of us could be here tonight. Technologically, Cody Jones and Sam Dusha for putting the lights on and turning them off and providing the best show in sports for all of you. And the fans here that came out to support us over 2 nights, over 25,000 of you. Each and every one of you, you have made history with us this weekend. The farthest west Cosmic Baseball has ever gone here in Salt Lake City. We thank each and every one of you for coming out and watching. Everyone watching right now and watching this weekend, thank you so much for tuning in to Cosmic Baseball Live, staying up late with us, staying up with me, and watching history be made. The Glow Mojis winning Game 1, the Peppers winning Game 2. I got great news for you. We'll be back next week on Saturday night in Mesa, Arizona. Stay tuned for Cosmic Baseball Live right then and there next week. Colin Kapoor signing off. I will talk to all of you then. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next week in Mesa, Arizona.